Hey guys, guess what? It's summer!
Summer!
Oh! But yeah, it's summer, and oh wait, before we get started, there we go. Now we're ready for summer. Ooh, and you know what that means? That means going to the beach, hanging out with friends, and staying up to 3 a.m. in the morning. Why? Because we can. Oh yeah, summer. That also means it's time for a summertime story. That's right, because you know what? I've got that summertime story, summertime story. Is that how that song goes? So yes, I have a story, and it's kind of sad. Sometimes, I told myself I would cry. It's okay. Get it together, man. Get it together. So every once in a while in life, we've all lost our favorite pair of sunglasses. I know this is hard. I'm sorry. These aren't even my favorite pair. It's okay. In fact, I've lost 3 pairs of favorite sunglasses in my life. That's right, 3. That's a lot of sunglasses to lose. And it's always your favorite pair that goes missing. But mine were just, they went missing. Okay, it's kind of a funny story. So the first pair looked a little something like this, especially when I wore it, you know, just like that. And they were the best pair of sunglasses I'd had at that time. It was one of those cheap little things you just find at a yard sale, but it just stuck with me. It was there for me all the time. Every single time I needed it, that pair of sunglasses was right there to shield my eyes from those dangerous UV rays. It was beautiful. We had a thing going on between sunglass and man, you know, it just happens. Don't worry about it, but it's okay, because you know what? It was wonderful. Those sunglasses even went with me to New Mexico, which was the first time I might say that I rode an airplane, which was awesome. But they went with me. And the coolest thing is someone said, oh, did you lose them in New Mexico? No. I actually brought them back, which made them even greater sentimental value because they had been on the greatest adventure of my life to that time, New Mexico. They had gone with me through the desert hiking 50 miles. Oh, it was amazing. But no. They couldn't stick with me long enough. As it turns out, they drowned. That's right. Upon coming home, I decided that in celebration, I was going to go out and have a fun day on the canoe in a lake with my friends. It was going to be a great time. So when we went out on this canoe, my buddy actually wore these pair of glasses, and he had one of those things that tied around the neck so that your sunglasses don't fall off. Well, his were actual glasses, so his glasses didn't fall off. Only I just didn't. As we were going out in the lake, paddling away, he was like, Nick, why don't you have one of those things to tie around your sunglasses? You don't want to lose them. I'm like, I'm not going to lose them. Well, later we decided at a point where it was only about 6 feet of water, we were going to jump out and just do a little swimming. It was getting really hot. It was about in high noon, you know, so it was super hot. Summer! And you know what happened? I jumped out and boom, my sunglasses fell off my face into the water. And I was like, oh no, where'd I get to that water in my eyes? And I couldn't find them. And you know, we even went to the degree of going out. We hopped out of the lake, hopped over to the closest house, rang on the doorbell, and was like, hey, can we borrow a pair of goggles because we want to try and find this thing. It's only 6 feet of water. We can find it at the bottom of the lake, correct? Wrong! We looked all over, but it was so murky and muddy. Even with the goggles, we couldn't find it. However, we did not lose hope. We decided, this is the great part, we decided we were going to go back in winter. We were like, oh yeah, you know, the water's going to be down. It's a man-made lake, so they drain it. The water literally goes down about 10 feet. So this place in which the sunglasses were lost, we were sure 6 months later, in the winter, we were going to find it. We took pictures. We didn't think about, oh goodness, it was such an ignorant idea, really. We didn't even think about the fact that there was going to be mud, and who knows what could have happened to those sunglasses in 6 months. We just I was like, oh yeah, you know, we'll find it at the bottom of the lake. Right. But it was a good time. We didn't find them, but we did find a couple things like, I don't know, rock shells and some tennis balls, but whatever. So a year passes. It took me a year to find another pair of sunglasses. I bought some other cheapo pair at a yard sale that I was just using to have something to use for the time that I needed sunglasses. And now this time I went to another state. I traveled to Vermont. I've gotten it so many times.